1, 0, and liftoff, the final liftoff of Atlantis. On the shoulders of the space shuttle, America will continue the dream.
Wow, when you see that, you're amazed. NASA ended a 30-year run today with the launch of the Space Shuttle Atlantis.
Our very own Bill Walsh has an up-close look at what it feels like and what's ahead with America's space program.
3, 2, 1, liftoff.
To the cheers of thousands, first you see it, then you hear and literally feel it. Space Shuttle Atlantis, the last space shuttle flight for a 30-year program, blasted off from Kennedy Space Center. But what's it like riding on this plume of fire? Astronaut Dave Williams.
When the main engine ignites, all of a sudden the solid rocket boosters kick in, you're shaking back and forth. It's a ride of a lifetime. I liken it to driving down a dirt road in a pickup truck at around 45 miles an hour. You're shaking back and forth. 2 minutes into flight, the solid rocket boosters separate. The ride is really smooth. 8.5 minutes later, we're traveling 5 miles a second. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable is right. And it's happened 135 times for America's space shuttle program. After this liftoff mission, it's time for NASA to get back to deep space exploration. Josh Hopkins is one of the people mapping out that future as an exploration architect.
There are near-Earth asteroids that we can get to that are within about a 6-month round trip. So we think it's just possible that we could do that with an Orion spacecraft.
So what would a spacecraft look like in the future that would land on another planet? Well, it might look like this. This is called Orion.
Orion will take 4 astronauts beyond Earth orbit into deep space, possibly the moon first.
Orion is designed to take human astronauts to lunar orbit, where they would go down to the lunar surface in a lunar lander. So we've looked at how else we can expand those capabilities or use those capabilities for other missions.
Other missions meaning Mars, a bright future in the darkness of space.
In my opinion, pushing into space drives the economic engine of the nation. And NASA has led in developing new technologies for the past 50 years. We're looking forward to a very vibrant future 50 years.
As we end one era with this mission, there is some sadness in the eyes of some of the folks that work around here at the Kennedy Space Center, but at the same time, excitement about what the future will be for American space travel. At the Kennedy Space Center, Bill Walsh, Live 5 News.